Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena, playing Quick Draft Dominaria United. I did think some about like, hey, should I try Premier Draft? I've been doing pretty well recently. But I went and looked at the schedule and they're switching back to Crimson Vow in a week or two. I forget already which. I think it's 2 weeks. So I'll probably when Quick Draft switches back to Crimson Vow, maybe that's when I'll do Premier Draft Dominaria. Anyway, of course, all of this is like based on my timeline, not yours. How much do I have backed up? When is this video being published anyway? Let me look that up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's probably in like 3 days or something in real life, I think, that they're going back to Crimson Vow. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a really, the Cruelty of Gix is a very strong card that I don't think... Well, I've certainly never been offered it. I've seen it on YouTube videos. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen it played against me in one of my games, and I don't think I have. So I'm very happy to take this. It's nice that, I don't know. It's sort of bad in a way, right, that Night of Dusk Shadow and Garna are both in the same pack as well, because maybe, people near me are going to try to play black, but that's no excuse to not take a great card like Cruelty of Gix, right? Chapter 1, make your opponent discard a useful card. Chapter 2, tutor for anything. Chapter 3, take a creature from either player's graveyard and put it on the battlefield. Absolutely nuts. In the late game, when an opponent is unlikely to have good cards in hand, you might skip straight to step 2. Which would be totally fine. And anyway, we'll take the Cruelty of Gix. We're passing Garna and Night of Dusk Shadow. Okay. Electrostatic Infantry is quite strong. What does red-black do? They're like the sacrifice deck, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They're also just kind of mid-rangey. I wonder if it could possibly be right to just take the land here. Probably not. Because, I mean... Electrostatic Infantry is good, and I'm probably supposed to just take it. In case I wind up in red-blue, basically. But consistency is important. Duels are good, and we have a double black card already. If I pick up this double green card, I'm going to be saying, gosh, I really wish I had a Haunted Mire, right? I think I'm just going to take the land. Let's pass all this and wait for something more my speed to come by. Pilfer, huh? Well, I mean, there's the discard theme. Oh, the other thing red-black is doing... By the way, I'll take this. The other thing red-black is doing is making your opponent sacrifice stuff. Or that's more black-white, I guess. Making your opponent discard or sacrifice things. Anyway, Rager's lovely. Flowstone Infusion is pretty good. I'm not going to take it, but just noting what's there. Another Pilfer? Come on. Geyser is a good card, but with it being the only blue card in this pack, I'm not that excited to pick it up here. I think I would rather have, a Magnagoth Sentry. Or I guess there's Enthrall to the Pit. Not my favorite card, but it does kind of fit with the theme of Cruelty of Gix. You can get any card you want into a graveyard and, sacrifice stuff. But, I don't know. So far we have some inclination to be green, and this is, I think, a better card than Cruelty to the Pit anyway, or Thrall to the Pit. There is, I guess, some notably good white stuff here, right? Joined forces. Oh, I thought this was resolute reinforcements from the art, but it's not. Joined forces is good. I just like, it's supposed to be good. I just have never taken it, so I don't really experience it being good, and I'm kind of biased against it for no good reason, but I believe it is good. Citizen's Arrest is pretty good. I'm just going to pass it all, though. Grab a green card. Why am I forcing black-green? There's really no explanation. Well, I guess I'm going to have to stop. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to grab something white here. Could take a coral colony, I guess. What have we seen in terms of defenders? There was there's only like one shield wall sentinel, right? So not that much. I'll grab an acolyte. So black might not be working out, which is a shame. Probably just to destroy evil here over another acolyte. Really solid removal. This is a powerful creature, but it's just so slow. Yeah. Tatyova's here. Do I go for Tatyova for like the 15th time in a row? There was a lot of blue and red in that one pack. Whichever one it was. I think it was when I took Shalai's Acolyte. So conceivably blue could be open. And I think green is open-ish. I'm going to take it and see where that goes. Yeah. Weatherseed Treaty then, probably. Very surprising to see this here, pick 8. The green-white land would also be nice. The Sentinel from my pick 1 wheeled, huh? Well, the rest of this is all pretty junk. I could just take this in case the Defender's deck seems to be open in the next pack. Mana Worker is not bad. Snare Spinner is playable. Maybe I'll take the Mana Worker. I have some color constraints right now. Sojourner, I still think green is open, and if we have like Weatherseed Treaty, we might well be doing some domain stuff. I mean, Automatic Librarian is not that bad. I think I'll take it over the wall. I'm a little bit like, what if we got the wall to see if, like, when Defender stuff comes around, we could take it and be happy. But I think Automatic Librarian is more realistically going to be helpful. Joint Forces is still here, huh? Oh, it's another wall. Okay. I don't think I'm likely to run Joint Forces. Let's take the drawbridge so that if Defenders comes by, we have something for it. I don't think this is likely to be played either. Defiler of Flesh, huh? I mean, it's only my second playable black card, and it's also double black. But they're both... Oh, no, I have Rager. They're both very good. So I could try to, like, insist on some black here. This pack I should be getting a decent amount of black just because I wasn't getting any, which means Lefty wasn't getting any. So there's going to be a few people passing black, I think. And what else am I realistically taking in this pack? Love Song of Night and Day. Bite Down. I mean, I guess the less black you have... Like, Defiler of Flesh is a very bad splash. because its whole thing is like helping you with other black cards and benefiting from those black cards. I mean, I think Bite Down is the only other reasonable choice. I should get some removal. Let's skip that Defiler. Another Bite Down is an option. Take up the shield is probably better, though. Queen All in All is not going to do that much. Yeah. Ooh. There's some decent stuff in this pack, but I'm going to take the black-white land because I still kind of want to splash Cruelty of Gix and Rager. Plus, we might want domain stuff. I mean, I guess, yeah, we have Weatherseed Treaty. I mean, like, Destroy Evil, take up the shield. These are both lovely to have. And unlikely to wheel, but you never know. Even if I wind up with a Barkweave Crusher, it's not too bad. Urg is double black. Codex is domain. I mean, I kind of like Urg, but not for any good reason. It's a very slow card, but it helps you draw better. I don't think we need a Codex, do we? Not really. This does not seem like I'm building a very good deck. Probably supposed to take a land here. I guess Slimefoot Survey is an option. There's Choking Miasma, which I guess if we're taking double black cards, this is a pretty good one. It's not going to kill a lot of my stuff, and it should kill some of theirs. These lands, you know, the green-blue, for example, would be very nice. In fact, I think that's better. Being able to cast a Tatyova more reliably is better than having a Choking Miasma that might or might not be good. Tatyova is just so game-winning. I don't really care about Tribute Urborg, especially because black is a difficult color to play. I'm just going to grab another Marsh. Urborg Repossession I do care about. If there is a card to splash black for, it's this one. It's really strong. I'll take a Destroy Evil. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could get away from white here. So all I have is like Destroy Evil, take up the shield, and one Acolyte, right? That's actually not a very good reason to be in white. What if we did this? Barricade's probably fine in that world, right? Tortoise probably actually better, though. Green is a safer color, and also if you have any big dudes, the Tortoise is pretty sweet, whereas the Wall is worse than it normally would be. Okay, I need a 2-drop. Pretty badly. Alright. I'll hedge and keep white rather than like taking a pretty mediocre black card here. Okay. Well, maybe if I take the Relic of Legends, it'll help with all the splashing. A little surprised to see this still here. Herd Migration is a snap take. One of the best green domain payoff cards, and we just need to get more domain for this now. I mean, it is the best green domain payoff card. And it's just a very strong card in general. Like, give me a red-black land. I don't care about this other shit. Another Urborg would be nice. I don't know if I want a red-blue land. Probably just a Rager. No Garnas, please. I think we have enough in green-black that I can probably, this pack, put together the rest of the deck and be like mainline green-black with like splash of blue and maybe splash of white. And I just badly need 2-drops. So the question is, do I take Cavalier? No. It's another 3-drop, but that's very good. But I have tons of good 3-drops, and white is hard. I should just take an Abomination again. I don't like it, obviously, but we need a lot of 2-drops here. This is a pretty cool pack, huh? The blue-white land is, you know, okay. Pretty good, even. What about the Miasma, though? I don't know. I don't think I want it. I just want more lands. There was another toxic abomination I could have taken, I guess. The blue-black land is good. The Splatter Goblin would give me some early game stuff. I think I'm supposed to take the Splatter Goblin. Bortuk. Give me the Bortuk. No. That's how I feel about Bortuk. Fine Wall's fine. Good even. Didn't get much removal in the end. Again, I didn't prioritize it very highly. I basically just have a bite down. And that's it. So that's a little worrying. Tattered Apparition is a potential flying win condition. Not so horrible in this deck. The Urborg Wield. I mean, I'd be casting it on Bortuk or not much else, I guess. Actually, I think the Battlefly Swarm is more important. Just give me something to contest the board early. I don't have that many good hits for Urborg. Like, yes, if Urborg hits Bortuk and Bortuk picks up, like, some other stuff, like Tatyova, it's great. But I just need to live until, like, Herd Migration and Cruelty of Gix win the game is the plan. What's this called? Scout the Wilderness should be good. I'm going to cut the Mana Worker. I don't think I need it anymore. I already did that. Okay. I'll cut the Librarian. I have a lot of 3s. I don't know. I mean, we're not going to run any red cards, so... And I wound up with what? 2 blue lands. Another take out the shield. Okay. So we're going to have to put some of that stuff back in the deck, it looks like. Didn't quite get there with cards I was thrilled to run. But with a couple of white splashes, I think that should do it. Maybe I do put the Librarian back in. How much red mana do I have? Got 1. If I took the Outrider and put in 1 mountain, would that be good? So I have a couple ways to pick stuff up. And this is a nice card to be able to recur with Bortuk and Urborg Repossession. How much? I have like 3 white sources, right? I think that's enough to just throw in like Destroy Evil. Maybe Shalai's Acolyte, but I think I need a little more removal here. Okay, well, questionable deck. Now, remind me, Herd Migration has this like channel ability, right? It's not really channel, but it's the same way the channel works. So 2 mana, find any basic, put it in your hand, and gain life. Pretty nice. Alright, let's fix up these lands here. Well, actually, let's figure out how many of everything I want. I mean, I think I'm doing okay on islands, right? 3 green sources plus the relic is probably enough for Tatyova. Did I say green? I meant blue. Maybe I could even cut 1 island. Just run the 2 duels plus Tatyova. But I think we kind of want, ideally, 1 basic of each color. So I have things for Weatherseed Treaty and Scout the Wilderness to go pick up. Alright, in black we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's great. We have tons of black. In red we have 2, which I think is about right. Green we have 1, 2, 7 is a little bit light, but probably okay. And what else is there? Blue, black. Yeah, I guess that's all of them. So we were saying we could maybe cut an island. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't have a white that I can tutor for, plains, but I have enough white sources that I guess I'm going to say that's okay. My mana curve is a little high. Of course, that's putting Sojourner at 7, 8, where I expect it to be more of like a 4. Yeah, we ended up just not having that many win conditions, and is why I ended up grabbing like Maria's Outrider there. It's kind of bad that I don't have any early game and I don't have any win conditions. I do have a few win conditions, right? Like I have Cruelty of Gix and Herd Migration, but they're not win conditions you can recur with Bortuk and Urborg Repossession, which is part of what we want to be able to do. I don't know. I don't think this deck is very good. It's going to be kind of inconsistent. And some of the stuff it does is not that great. But sometimes it'll do okay. We'll see. Hello, opponent. I know you're here. I'm waiting for you. Forca Forca. Who is this? Is this Ob Nixilis or something? I don't know. Oh, I was going to switch my lands, and then I was like, wait a minute, I should make sure that they're actually good, like... Anyway, this is pretty sweet. I don't have white, but I have all my other colors, and I have some 2-drops. And I even have something to play the Mary's Outrider with when we one day get there. They should probably attack here. I don't really want to trade either of these in. I guess for that reason, maybe I should have swung with my 3-2. No, I'd rather trade the Splatter Goblin, even if it means they get this scry. If I get combat tricked, it's still fine because I'm still killing it. That doesn't... Oh, that does work. Well... You know... This is not how you want to play Urborg Repossession, but... Oh... I should have played a Swamp this turn if I was going to play Urborg Repossession now, huh? Okay, I guess I'll wait. With Mary's Outrider in hand, I guess, and a full domain, it is worth hanging on to Urborg Repossession, I guess. Oh, I probably should have traded these. I don't know. Or tried to. My life total is lower than my opponent's, which is sort of an obvious thing to say, but I don't know, this Semi-Herbalist is doing work. That's about to change, of course. So do we see the Chaplain right away, or something else first? Chaplain right away. Okay. Ooh. That's something to do this turn, huh? Step 1, please? Let's take a sweet creature out of their hand and then put it in their graveyard for me to play? I have full domain, so I can play any of them. Wow! The value! Okay. Now, it's going to be put into my graveyard, into play, right? Not my hand. Yeah, so I won't get any kicker benefits, and I won't have to pay the costs. If I take Ratadrabic, there's a serious risk that they get to Missionary it back into their hand first if they draw a swamp. So I'm going to grab the Missionary. Also, it's the only one they can play at the moment. Whoa. Gonna let 3 in, huh? It's a little surprising. I guess they're gonna arrest the 4/4. That makes sense. Right, I forgot about that. Well, Destroy Evil would be, like, almost lethal. Oh, and I can tutor it. Huh. Okay, yes. There's a lot of good cards here, I guess. Would Herd Migration be better? I think not. I think Destroy Evil is the best card in my deck right now. God, there's Tatyova. There's so many good things. But Destroy Evil does like 10 damage and saves me some life and kills one of their creatures. It's insane. And they don't even get to see this. I say 10 because it lets me get this to enter the battlefield twice. Oh, you know what? I should have swung with this first, so they wouldn't know I was going to have a 4/6 on defense. But I don't think they're blocking? Yeah. love the tap out. Oh, nothing in my graveyard, right? Yeah. Plus, I can Urborg the stuff in my graveyard. So, like, swing all? They have to block both of these, and those would both not be very good blocks for them. They also can't kill the Outrider. They could, but it would be bad. Okay, that's enough blockers. Ha. I think just swing all, right? They have to block every single one of these, and most of it is going to be chumps. The barricade gets to kill one of my 2 toughness creatures. I think that's fine. Oh no, hang on. They have 6 blockers. I have 5 attackers, so they can actually choose to keep one of their flyers alive if they want. I think this is still good, though. Right, like block, block, block. I mean, I could also enlist, but I don't need to, right? Actually, maybe I do. Hang on. What if I did this? Now they don't have a good block for that, right? One of the 4s goes here, let's say. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try this. Now, I could play a 3-2 that shoots me in the head. It's a little dangerous, but I think it is good. Because just the more attackers I have on board, the closer they are to dead. And they couldn't do 6 damage last turn with a very similar board state. I don't think they can do it now either. Okay, that's enough to live. So how does this block go? 4 here, 2 here, so I lose my 2-3. They lose everything else? So I lose my 2-3. They keep Ratadrabic and the wall, but everything else dies. That's fine. Oh, they get a raft back. I missed that. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, I was hoping to save Urborg Repossession for the Outrider. But it's looking like I should just develop more creatures, right? So let's kick this. Black, green, yeah, blue's fine. Oh, Cruelty of Gix, hang on. What does Cruelty of Gix do? What are its 3 steps? Oh, sorry, it's in my graveyard. What am I doing looking through my deck? It's right here. Right, target creature from a graveyard. So does anyone have lethal in their graveyard? Oh, I was looking through my decks. I wanted to see what I could fish up with Cruelty of Gix. Because I can tutor for something if I want, right? Although I can't play it now. Tatiova is pretty lethal, I guess. Yeah, let's do that, actually. So let's Urborg Repossession. I have some time. So that's leaving me 4 mana. So I'll take the Tortoise and a Cruelty of Gix. Because Cruelty of Gix is going to find a kill somehow. Oh, Weatherseed Treaty would be pretty sweet, true? No, that's... Yeah, tutor for any card. Weatherseed Treaty is 5... sorry, Gix is 5, Weatherseed Treaty is 3, so I could play that with 8 mana. Yeah, I forgot you could pick back up the Cruelty of Gix. I should have done this a while ago. It has to be a creature if you're not kicking it, but if you do kick it, the second one can be a permanent. This is... Oh, it's Vigilant. Yeah, sure. These colors are not going to have a pump by 7. But trading each of my creatures for one of their creatures is pretty much the best. But I can't guarantee that'll work, right? They could be taking up the shield or something, so let's not block. I mean, Tatiova also looks like lethal. Shouldn't you have used that on... Also, shouldn't you have attacked with Wrath? I wonder what they're digging for here. Hope they didn't find it. They didn't. Good game. Okay, so they found another creature, but they are dead with Cruelty of Gix. In various ways. So, like, Tatiova is lethal here, right? Excuse me. So, I think that I should just play Cruelty on step 2. To make sure I can legally cast Tatiova. Green... Ah, I can't. My second black source is also my second green source. Okay, what else wins? The Weatherseed Treaty. Yes. Okay. Oh, no, wait. I have another black source here. So black, black, red. Oh, I have a million black sources. White. Okay. Cruelty of Gix, step 2. Hang on, I just played the Swamp. Tatiova's not lethal anymore. Okay. Weatherseed Treaty, please. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Step 3. Okay. I really came down to the wire on timing out there, which it would have been really bad to do that while trying to play lethal. And it had to actually be before combat. Ugh. I had the Tatyova plan, but oh, by the way, any dailies to reroll? But I forgot, I'm not casting a lot of red or white spells, am I? I hate rerolling 750s, but I probably won't get back to this before I finish it, so... Yeah, I had the Tatyova plan, and I forgot that Tatyova requires a land, and I had one in my hand, but then I played it because I was like confused about my color, what colors of land I had available. This hand kind of stinks. I have no green. I only have 2 lands, and I only have 1 creature I can play. This is fine. I have Weatherseed Treaty, I guess, and also Herd Migration, which I might need to throw away. I might need to cycle for, yeah. That's my turn 2 play, I'm afraid. So I'm not going to be able to get it for its crazy 5/3/3 value. Or am I? Yeah, I think I suddenly don't need that anymore. I mean, I'll want a second black, because that's how this hand wins, but suddenly I've got, like, the Sojourner coming up on turn 4 after Weatherseed on 3, and things are looking okay. And I have full domain, right? Turn 3 Tatyova is possible. Okay, but it's another white-blue deck, getting some aggressive stuff going. No negates, at least. Not that that's a huge surprise. Nobody runs those. There we go. That's the domain all sorted. Really need another black, obviously. The Cruelty of Gix is a huge game winner. And we can't cast it yet. But, I mean, I guess I could cycle the Herd Migration next turn if I had to. I'm not sure if I want to or not. Hopefully just getting a 4/6 down is enough to kind of chill things out. But if I can, like, turn 5 4/6, turn 7 Cruelty, or no, turn 6 Cruelty of Gix, turn 7 Tatyova, like, it's sort of hard to lose from there, isn't it? Yes, that tap. Seems fine. Okay, at least they just took a draw. Okay, that's nice. Wrath's pretty strong for you. I don't think I need to go digging for a swamp. Because this card is so close to being played on turns. Like, we only need one more, any land to hit. Yeah, to get 5 3/3s. That's obviously better than, like, getting Cruelty of Gix a little bit sooner. Well, I say obviously. I mean, you could argue that it's not, but... Because right now we're basically just, like, playing nothing this turn, which feels bad. Is evil being destroyed now? No, surely not. Okay. Nice combo there. I mean, opponent's doing what their deck wants to do. Except they aren't playing Tolarian Terrors yet. I imagine they will. This evil is being destroyed. Yeah, that makes more sense, obviously. Okay. Well, that's pretty scary. I think I'm just going to play Tatyova to have a 3/3 on the board. Actually, 3/3 doesn't do anything right now. But I think I'm still going to play it while they're tapped out, because their most likely way to kill it is with a counterspell. And they can't do that now. And also because it means I might not have time to play her when I draw my 7th land, right? Yeah. So if I draw my 7th land, I want to play a Herd Migration. Well, if it's tap land, I'll have to wait. If it's a swamp, it's not 100% clear which I should play. The problem is this does not block right now because of Wrath. Didn't attack with Wrath, huh? You know, I actually trade this for a 2-1. It's so sad, but I need to take away their whole turn, which is what this does. Tatyova can come back later. I need to not get killed in the meantime. This isn't what they wanted to do with their turn. They're happy to kill Tatyova, I'm sure, but I'm happy for Tatyova to die. This also means they don't get to draw by playing an instant. Yeah, figures. It's a tap land. But it is my 2nd black. So we're just seconds away from both of these cards coming online. So this is the kind of scenario where if I had blocked with if I had kept Tatyova alive, it would be nice to have her on the board and doing something, but I think it was important to stop that loss of life. Jump, jump, jump. Very easy jump. If they have a counter, like, but Herd Migration, they would need a negate or like Protect the Negotiators or Airtide Scorn or something. What people mostly run as counter spells is Essence Scatter, which doesn't work on either of my 2 biggest threats. They're getting a ton of draw, which is very cool. They're even getting scries. Nice. Creature card to the battlefield. Okay. If I draw a land, I should probably Gix. No, I was going to say I should Gix step 2 because I could play Tatyova, but I can't play Gix and Tatyova on the same turn. They have a huge hand, so I might as well step 1 it, right? Well, I have 8 mana. I could play this land and then play Gix and Tatyova on the same turn, but that doesn't benefit me. Step 1, please. Let's see what you got. Nothing. 2 removal spells. Okay, so maybe Tatyova's not that great. Well, she still makes a 3/3. She's a 3 mana for 2 3/3s. Okay. It's kind of scary. I think I could attack with one of these. If they would like to Urborg 2 of these away to let them swing with everything, I guess that's okay. I don't think they're going to do that. They might want to Urborg one of them and then attack with a 4/4. It's why I want to leave 3 back. So 1 can die and 2 can double block. What am I fishing up with Gix on step 3, by the way? Probably Bortuk? Or no, it's step 2 that does that. Yeah, Bortuk seems pretty good, doesn't it? Bortuk the Tatyova, play a swamp. Opponent has unlimited card draw with this Wrath and a million instants. That's why they're 8 cards deeper than I am, and will continue to get deeper. Great. We love to see nothing. Hope this last card isn't a counterspell? I guess there's Mary's Outrider, but no, Bortuk's way better. That tap is correct. I want to leave black-white open. Now they're going to kill Tatyova. Makes sense. Well, they don't have to do it now, but they should do it soon. They could Urborg 2 things. This one, it makes sense. This one doesn't so much. Oh, they don't want to because Gix is going to bring it back if they kill it now, right? So they're not going to want to kill Tatyova. I guess they could shore up in response to this. Like, if I attack with a 3/3, they can shore up and kill it. Do I want to let them trade a shore up for a 3/3? Maybe not. Let's go with no, actually. No, that was wrong. You shouldn't do that. Oh, this isn't flying. I see. Now this isn't flying. That's fine. Now they're going to trade a shore up. That's all right. I could have attacked with more 3/3s, it turns out. Oh, it's not even a shore up. It's Wrath activation. Whoops. They're just going to Urborg her again, I guess. No, they can't. They they tapped their black. Okay. My graveyard, please. I think if I do this, I'd probably just die, so let's not. This is probably enough. I want to, like, bite down on something in response to the Wrath activation. But they have Shore Up as well, and can use that when I try. I guess then I have Destroy Evil? So I let the Wrath act... They're just going to block here. I don't know. This doesn't seem like it's working out. I just need my Urborg Repossession, please. So this is going to fizzle. That's fine. That's on purpose. So is this dying. I want to be able to destroy evil on Wrath. Because the big pump they're getting out of it is very important. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm in danger. Urborg Repossession just got better, though. I guess. If I were to ever draw it. I think you should attack all. I don't think it's lethal, but it's a lot of damage. I would take 6. Seems pretty good. Considering I don't have a way to deal with the 1/1 flyer. Well, oh, but then I almost kill you on the backswing, don't I? It's pretty... No, you have the 1/3 back. There's really only one reasonable block here. I should have, like, seen this... this doesn't work. Should have seen this coming, obviously, since, like, I knew how the combat was going to go. I guess I didn't know they had Destroy Evil. I knew they had Tribute to Urborg. The Destroy Evil cost me a big creature that would have been a useful blocker and a useful attacker, making their last attack no good. But I hadn't calculated it out, so I can't really claim that I was caught off guard. I just, like, didn't have a plan. Well, both decks, I think, were doing pretty well there. I don't know. Not sure what else to say. Like, some changes in those last couple turns, I might have managed to win. I don't think what I did was unreasonable, but maybe it was. I guess I made a mistake at some point when I attacked with the 3/3 flyer. I was thinking they don't want to Urborg Tatyova, it's going to come right back. But it lets them, like, kill the 3/3 flyer for free, as well as killing Tatyova, which is pretty reasonable value. This is fine. I have a 1 and a 3 and good colors. Green, blue, I mean, these are Tatyova colors, but also just general domain. No, they're just like Simic and that's it. Okay. Or they already have all the colors they need in hand, but still seems weird to grab an untapped land if they have anything reasonable in deck. That's a dual with the same color, right? Oh no, they can't grab duals, I forgot. Okay. Oh, librarian. Okay. So, my duals come out tapped, obviously. If I had a black-white dual right now, sorry, a red-white dual, I could use it to play the Sojourner, but I don't. Or if I had an untapped white or an untapped red, I could play the Sojourner, but I don't. So I guess what I do is I play a second forest to let me play the Apparition at least. And then next turn I can play a tapped dual to get out the Sojourner. And we're not really going to be able to block them anyway next turn because of the trample. So I'm about to take a lot of damage. Oh, it's only 2. Right, their domain is so tiny. Okay, go ahead. No blocks. I'm not sure that was the right creep. Well, maybe it was. Oh, what is this? Is this some weird ramp land making thing? Yeah, so they can add mana of any color, and they can turn lands into 3/3s for a turn. Pretty cool. So I need to have a plan to deal with 3/3s. Well, I have one. Okay, big 3/3s, it turns out. Flying 3/3s is what I should say. Great, I'm very happy to have this for next turn. Also happy, well, this doesn't, they can't animate the lands with Tatyova yet, right? So I don't need a flying blocker. Unless they, like, play, I don't know, Weatherseed Treaty again and get 2 lands into play next turn. But I can't pump this to be a 4/4, so I think I'll just attack with it. Keep getting in that chip damage. I mean, 3 is nothing to scoff at either. It's kind of cool to see these two next to each other. We got the land animating duo. I would love an excuse to use Destroy Evil this turn, but I don't want to use it frivolously just because I can. Right now I can't, to be clear. Okay. Nothing to do about that, I think. But if they did play something that was just like a random 1/4, I wouldn't Destroy Evil it just because I can. But I would like them to play something juicy that I would be happy to Destroy Evil, I guess. They did not come up with a 6th land, so I don't have to worry about flyer lands yet. Somehow still whiffing on everything? I don't understand how this is possible. Might of the Coalition would save Tatyova here. I don't know. Who knows what they're up to? Actually, it wouldn't, because I have Destroy Evil. Strength of the Coalition, excuse me. Okay, so I can't Destroy Evil this to prevent it from resolving. Oh, they didn't. They don't have white. I don't think I Destroy Evil here. It kills a 3/2 and gives me a 3/3, which is pretty good. But I think I'm winning even without doing that, and I want to hold the Destroy Evil for something that could cause me to start losing. Okay, that's a little bit worse. Still not changing my mind, though. Weird that they're not trying to save the Tatyova. Black and a green to... I always look at this and think it's black, but it's not. It's black, green. Oh, they just have another. I see. That explains it. Well, they used all their combat tricks last turn. So let's keep swinging with more big dudes. Is there any good block they have for this? Not really. They could block with, like, Librarian and a land, I guess, but that turns Tatyova off for the future. Or with, like, Tatyova and a land or something, but that kills Tatyova, which is fine. This block here actually maybe is kind of... This attack is kind of dumb, right? They could probably cut to no... Yeah. Oh, wait. That's why I'm not attacking with it. Great. Okay. I knew I had my best interest at heart. Let's go for that. Maybe I should have destroyed you, little librarian. I don't know. I should pay more attention to my taps, but... Oh, right. Also, I could have made this bigger. Whoops. So playing that pre-combat and actually swinging with Urg was probably right. I could have made it big enough to at least kill something with 3 toughness. What card did we draft? Pick one of pack 2. Because I remember our rares in packs 1 and 2. We got Gix and Herd Migration. Right, pack 2 was the Defiler of Flesh we were offered, and I took Bite down. This is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. I have the Herd Migration to help me fix my mana problems, and I can cast it. So I'll go fetch up like an island, probably. You know what? Just in case they have nothing better to do than negate this, I'll run it out now. Oh, they can't negate it. It's not a spell. It's an activated ability, so no need to do that. I say island. Maybe a mountain is best since I have the Outrider right now. I guess I'm going to go pick up potentially another one pretty soon, right? Let's grab... I don't know. So I have Tatyova who wants a second forest and an island. Outrider wants a mountain. Let's grab the island, hope to hit a forest, and then... Nailed it. Just run out the tortoise so I have a blocker for now. I think that's more important than getting this out right away. Okay. They could easily have a trick, but they could also not. I'm happy to trade with the trick or the creature. Strength of the Coalition really only 1 mana? Oh, the kicker is 3, I guess. Interesting. So I can't quite Relic and then also Scout the Wilderness. But I could Relic and then, like, next turn kick Scout the Wilderness? To get me, the 2/1/1s, which seems actually kind of reasonable. Actually, I could Tatyova first. Next turn, Relic, and then... Am I even close to kicking? Of course not. But playing Tatyova now makes Relic of Legends very cheap next turn. It just costs 1 mana net, because you can play it and then tap it and Tatyova for 2 mana. Oh, I guess I could go pick up the Tortoise. That doesn't seem very good. Yeah, I want that for Tatyova later. Ooh, okay. I'm glad they didn't attack first, because... Oh, they must not have had a land they could have played, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're just playing this unkicked. Funny. I can play Maria's Outrider tapping all this stuff and have a hidden Destroy Evil with 0 lands untapped. I'm gonna Destroy Evil as a trick. I could have swung with Tatyova, actually. No, I need her untapped. Yikes. Yeah, they're full domain. Okay, congratulations. It's pretty scary. This means they can get in with their 2/1. I'm not too concerned about it. I want to get damage in so that I can recur Outrider. Or so that when I recur Outrider, it can potentially kill them. No Tatyova, that's nice. That's not so nice. Land? I'll take it. I think it's worth destroying their 4/4. I kind of want my 4/4 to just die so I can bring it back. But I think they're going to find a way to kill it anyway, right? Nice. I think it's probably worth Urborging, even though I don't get the Tatyova with it. I think opponent is winning the long game. I have to kill them somewhat quickly. Oh, wow, I can cast this, huh? Look at that. That's worth doing, I guess. 1, 2... Oh, yeah, this is tapping Tatyova, right. Oh, no. That thing's so good. And then they're going to kill Tatyova. Okay, they're going to bounce Tatyova. That's not as bad. Still tons of cards left. I don't think I'm winning this one. They keep missing chances to swing with the Ruwala, though. Right? Threatening to pump it, but not actually having to commit to it yet. Swing with 3/3. Oh, 2/1 for sure, Z's. The 3/3 they don't have good blocks for. This one, I think I'd rather wait. I still think I'm behind, but we're getting closer. That's a good blocker. Okay. I don't know if we're still getting closer. Oh, I guess I have flyers? Yeah, I mean, they have to have something here, but if they do, things aren't looking so bad. Importantly, they do have double white. So if I attack with both flyers and they find a way to kill Tatyova during combat, they can pump everything up and these flyers are running into, you know, big blockers. So that would be a way to blow me out. I think I probably should therefore not attack with both flyers. Oh, well, okay, if they're playing Balmor, I guess I should. Ah, they don't have double white anymore either. There's also 2 cards in my deck that would let me recur the Outrider. So if I, like, swing with it, they have to, like, block but not kill it, potentially. Oh, really? Wait, what? Why would you do that? Oh, the life gain? Sure. But you can't counter this. I thought you would want to have 2 blue, extra blue available after bouncing Tatyova so you can counter it when I replay it. I think my plan still is play Tatyova, swing with both flyers. They've tapped so much that they can't have that many tricks to punish me. That's a lot of damage, isn't it? One, two, 3 mana. 4 mana. So they can pump the Root Walla. So, actually, Balmor is kind of great. So this is actually 8, 12, 19. So I just need to block like this and take 15. Which is scary. Kind of suggests I'll be dead next turn, right? Unless I draw another land and then I'm home. Okay. I feel like this... They had so many chances earlier to chip in damage with the Root Walla that this would be obviously lethal if they had done it. They're saving the mana. Uh-oh, what for? Urg! What's wrong with you, Urg? And the good news is I can actually play it. Bad news is I don't think it does shit. I have to attack with these. I killed the Rulik Mons, so they don't have that much to attack with, and they can't give... they can't give Trample because they have to lose the Balmor now. That's super important. And Urd can actually gain me life because I have 3 mana available. What a nail biter, huh? 11 cards is plenty, so we can't even think about mill as a potential win condition here. One of us is going to die before that becomes at all relevant. They only have 3-4 attackers. So as long as I'm willing to chump the Root Walla, which of course I am, they need some answer from hand to kill me. I guess I have to also be willing to chump the 4-6. I'm less willing to do that, but I kind of have to, right? Well, I mean, the 4-6 can only hit me for 5. We really just have to live through the turn, right? And keep Tatyova alive. Why did I animate my other swamp? Cruelty of Gix is a win. Well, I have 2 black back here. That's why. Okay. Played another land, still thinking. Whoa, okay, digging. For 4 cards, that's pretty good. Okay, we got there. I think they could have killed me. If they had just been attacking with Root Walla. Like, if they'd been following basic Magic hygiene principles of, like, play your stuff in second main instead of first main, unless there's a reason not to. They could have been attacking with Root Walla as a 2-2, and I would be unable to put together any good blocks. Now, at some point, I had Destroy Evil and was planning to use it on the Root Walla. But I eventually had to use it on something else. And so, either they could have attacked with Root Walla before that, and I would have blown up the Root Walla and been unable to blow up their Outrider, which would be nice for them. Or I would have blown up their Outrider, and they could attack with Root Walla and get in damage like after that had all happened. So I think they missed way more than 6 damage on missed Root Walla attacks just from playing stuff at the wrong time. Plus, they didn't need 6 damage. They needed like 2. Because on that turn that, or 1, on the turn that they attacked with everything and I blocked, they could have pumped Root Walla for 5 damage, but didn't because it wasn't lethal, which makes sense. This I don't think is keepable. I have no plays at all. Fine. Probably don't really need the Relic, actually. I like all these lands, and I like the Urborg for Tatyova. Can't play Tatyova yet. No islands, huh? Maybe, actually, we do this? Then I can't play the Relic, but any one card fixes that. And I can't play Rager, but once I have Relic, I can do that. I really want to keep Urborg Repossession. It does so much. But I don't know, keeping a 2-lander, 6-card hand as player 1 is kind of... Oh, wow. What a draw. Swamp is perfect. Okay, this could be a little scary. We have red-blue tempo with a strong start. Not the absolute best start, maybe, but very good. Right? They'd be playing like a one-mana red card first if they could. Although, what exactly? They don't want a Branch Rider. Maybe there isn't anything better they could be doing. There's some better 2-mana cards, but this one's pretty good for them. Like Amplifier maybe would be better. Okay. I'll try again, I guess. Oh, who knew this is in the deck? Haven't seen you in a while. Well, I mean, this can pick up a mountain. There's my white source, so we're pretty much set. And the Outrider is kind of exactly what I want right now, right? Flying blocker. I don't know. They could easily just Essence Scatter and my life is over, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Oof. That hurts. We're taking some damage here. But I have another 4/4 reach, which is valuable. I also potentially have Tatyova lands. No, not quite. Ooh! Bortuk? That's so good. The 2 reach creatures are a big help, I think. An opponent is pretty close to dead if I just like play the Outrider 2 more times. They're unlikely to do the same thing because they don't have any black, so I guess I'll triple block. Kill whatever you want. I wish they would kill the Outrider, but presumably they won't. I sort of expect them to have some trick. But when I block this way, they don't have to use their trick. Alright, let's see if this lands. I'm guessing no, but they didn't have Essence Scatter recently. And I don't even mind if Tatiova gets countered, actually. Bortuk and the Outriders are probably more important. Okay. Actually, I kind of do mind. Because they're close to killing me with just these two. Maybe I have to pick Tatiova back up now, just to gain the life. I think I do, actually. Oh, I didn't have to do that because this is my green source. I forgot. I should have kept the land in hand. I remembered that for a little while, but then forgot. Ouch. Okay. I would have guessed a negate is in play, right? Such a bad forest play. I should have just like clicked the card and it would have been like, yeah, you can cast this, and I'd be like, oh, sweet. Yeah, now bringing back Tatiova is not nearly as cool. I'm gonna do it, obviously. Oh, actually, I can Weather Seed Treaty. If I tap the Bortuk. Which I don't want to do. So if they attack with the 5/5, I'm blocking with a 4/4 and a 2/2. The Flyers I'm blocking here. I think I actually want to wait. Oh no, I can tap Tatiova. I have plenty of black, right? I have 2 black sources. I wouldn't mind a 3rd. Doing fine on green. I guess I'm just animating the swamp anyway, but... Yikes! Another big flyer. That's a problem. But, I mean, it's their whole turn, right? It means I get to untap all this stuff? I don't have any recursion left, which is bad. I need, like, lands. And do I even have any draw? Oh, you know what? Cruelty of Gix, I have recursion left. I forgot about that. Playing it for step 2 is kind of scary. Chapter 2 is the right term. Because I don't want to pay the 3 life. Is there something in my deck that I would go digging for that I would be happy to see? Herd Migration is strong. Obviously, I don't have Cruelty of Gix, but in case I get it, I'd like to think ahead. Bite Down is pretty good, I guess. Or Destroy Evil. I don't know that I want to pay 3 life for any of those, but I probably should. What about Graveyards? Outrider's nice. We're at 2 losses, right? I haven't really kept track. Maybe, oh. Draft sim, or sorry, 17 lands says we're 3-1, so... Oh, right, because that opponent I felt like should have killed me with the Ruwala, but didn't. Oh, I found the bite down. Target a creature you control. Well... Vortuk, I guess. No, he's a useful blocker. Oh, this thing. If it dies, I'm pretty happy. And if it gets in 7 damage, that's fine too. I can also bite down their Pixie now. Or their 5/5, but I think I have that sort of handled. Does it matter when I do it? My turn is when I have a 7-power creature. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. If I wait till their turn, I would have to aim at like a creature that I'm like. Suppose they have, I don't know, some kill spell. I'd rather they use it now on this creature than next turn on whatever creature I'm using to aim the spell. Because this is one I'm happier to have die. I'm not sure exactly what kill spell they would have. I'm sure there's something. Oh man. Well, I'm glad I was able to kill one of them because there's another now. You know, if they ever get 2 more flyers than I have, they have lethal basically. Cruelty of Gix. Okay, we were thinking about this. What do we want? Outrider's pretty good. Yeah, actually, attack all Outrider is lethal, right? Actually, attack all might be lethal. It looks like no, right? They can let in like 3 damage. Oh, you know what? I should have played Cruelty of Gix pre-combat, just in case they have a negate. I want to know about it. And not make this attack. Yeah, this is a bad attack. Order matters here. I can't imagine the last card in their hand is negate, but it could be. Really, really reckless attack here. Against a blue player, you always got to be thinking about, like, what if the thing I'm trying to do doesn't work. And I just gave them another card, too. Oh my god. So bad. On the other hand, somehow they managed to block in a way that they can't... Okay, phew. I mean, negate is not very common, but this opponent has already shown us they're running 1. They could have another. Another tricky one. Could have gone the other way for sure. Just barely managed to like get enough flying blockers down, and they were countering all the stuff I was trying to do to win the game, so I just had to hang on for long enough. Playing against Pig Farmer. This is fine. I have black and green and white, which is kind of useful, and then I have both of my land searches, so that's all my colors. I need a second green as well as a blue, and okay, there you go, that's handled. Everything's taken care of now. I don't really have any plays that do anything is the biggest problem with the hand. Okay. Oh, look at that. So the question is... There's no question. I was going to say, the question is, like, until I drew this mountain, I had to choose between playing a tap land on 2 or on 3, meaning I wouldn't get to play a spell of that cost. But now I can play a 2, play a 3, and then, like, tap land on 4 or something, maybe. This is nice because even if they manage to make this unblockable, if my 2-1 ever dies, their 2-1 also dies. So you can just kind of attack past each other. Cruelty of Gix. Well, I do have enough black for that already, so that's nice. Wait a minute. Actually, do I attack here? No, right? Because they're not going to block. And they don't necessarily get to keep playing instants and sorceries pre-combat every turn. And I do want this trade to happen. So I think we're just going to let them get away with the 2 damage and not counterattack. So give me, please, a blue, right? That's the only color I'm missing. And then I'll take another forest after that. Also, I want to make sure I have a creature on board for Chapter 3 to swing in for 6, I guess. Okay. That's interesting. Pretty powerful stuff. Okay. Wow. That's... You know... They're getting some value. Okay, but now I can attack with the 2-1. Oh, I'm so happy to draw an untapped land. Because then I can kick... Scout the Wilderness. And I'll grab, I think, another swamp. Because I do have an untapped... I have a tap swamp coming up, but I'd rather play an untapped one next turn. Or... I'd rather be able to play Cruelty of Gix next turn, so just give me the swamp, please. They're really committing to having this be the creature that kills me, which is fine. They might succeed. I have 6 mana. If I play this, I have 4 remaining, which is not enough for Cruelty of Gix. Unless I can also play an untapped land, which I don't necessarily want to do. Because I want Tatyova. I want to fish up Tatyova with Cruelty, probably, right? I don't know. Maybe I need a way to kill this stupid... Oh! Maybe I need a way to kill this stupid 1-1. This one, because they already don't want to block the goblin. Relic first. Because then I can use that to pay for Tatyova, and I can use Tatyova to pay for Destroy Evil if I need it. Ah, no, I can use Tatyova to animate the land is the point, right. Oh, I should have tapped Tatyova instead of tapping a land, and then... Oh, it doesn't matter. No, that doesn't make any sense. This attacking with this gives up on Destroy Evil, and it also lets the 2/3 in. So I think this is just a defender. Getting in for 11 is tempting. They're probably not going to kill me, right? And they're probably not going to make Destroy Evil good. Let's go for it. Anyway, I tapped wrong. Should have left the swamp untapped so I could animate that instead of this. Not a big deal. Okay. Things are getting exciting. They have been exciting, actually. I mean, this guy's done 9 damage to me over like 3 or 4 turns. 3, I think. Yeah, 2, 2, and 5. Turn 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah, that's when he hit me. Okay. Alright, a 2/1's pretty good for us. Flyer's not so hot. What do I want with Cruelty of Gix? Is there anything in any graveyards? No. Pilfering their stuff would be nice. I think most important of all is to just, like, swing with a bunch of flyers, right? And my 2/1? Is there any card I could, like, pick up with Cruelty of Gix and then play now that I would be happy about? No, because, like, how much... I only have 2 mana to play stuff. So, like, I don't even know what it could be. But I'm interested in the idea of, like, Outrider next turn, basically. So... Hang on, what if I swing all? So 4 of my creatures get in. That's at least 5 damage. If I had Gixed a Bite Down, I think this would be lethal. But I don't... They could easily have something to counter that. I think Swing All's actually pretty good. I was thinking just attack with, like, this stuff because they don't have great trades for it. But actually, like... We have to punish them for letting me in for 11 last turn. Alright, they've made attack all into a good play, so I need to be, like, taking it, I think. Okay. That's not bad. So that was how they were going to try to kill me next turn, I guess. I'm glad that's not what's happening. Yeah, that would have been lethal. So if I hadn't forced them to make blocks... So, none of these cards are currently lethal. But also, my life total is not a problem. So I'm just going to Gix their hand. If this misses, that's fine. I just want step 2 next turn. I don't know, none of these matter, so that one. Well, that was pretty cool. Or, I mean, I guess it wasn't lethal, because I could have held back my flyers to block their flyers if they had... I was saying their Warhost Frenzy looked like lethal. That's true if I attack with my flyers, but if I had held the flyers back out of fear, then it wouldn't kill me. But I wasn't going to do that. If I was attacking with anything, it was the flyers, and then I was going to get killed. So I'm glad I found the attack all. Spunky, huh? This is fine. I can Urg and start scrying, basically. It's not incredible. Did opponent mulligan? They did, right? I guess preferred... No, I don't know. Who knows? I don't think it's going to matter too much which of them I play out first. So, I mean, it looks like Domain, right? Not a lot of other decks are excited about running this. Czar and Urg gone. Well, not gone. They're on the bottom. Okay. Well, certainly we see 3 colors, maybe more. I have to keep land of pretty much any color except black and green, which is fine. Oh, okay. Outrider for 2 feels pretty bad, but it's a 4/4 reach, so I'm definitely doing that if I don't draw something else useful this turn. Does Vine Wall count? I think it does. So it could draw me like a blue-white duel or something. Which would make the Outrider a lot better. Even an island is an improvement. I didn't see what I bottomed, by the way. Oh well. So, opponent might just be Abzan. We haven't seen, like, blue or something, which means at least the Outrider's gonna resolve. Do I have a red-white duel? I don't. Okay. Well, this is pretty good for you. Now we'll see if they have any other colors. No. Okay. There's something to be said for not playing the tap land so I can keep Bite Down and Destroy Evil next turn. I think that something is correct. Ah, I won't be able to keep Destroy Evil. I can keep Bite Down, but I'm spending this, so I won't have access to white mana. That's fine, I guess. Why the 1/1? I thought they might put it on, like, the Rager to try to get it so that, like, they can later put another counter on it, or, like, a +2/+2 buff to eat the Outrider. There's nothing I want to bite down on right now. This kind of stinks. I am going to play this. You know, Herd Migration is a card, right? Should make sure I have 7 mana. I'd rather not play any more than this in case I manage to hit Tatyova. But I'm already starting to worry about Heroic Charge. Which I think this deck would totally run. Second Urg? Oh no, this one... Shuffled? No. This shuffled. So it's probably the first Urg again. And I guess I'll destroy evil on... Oh, wow. Very nice. I'll return the favor of destroy evil on their Churg as they did mine. Or, excuse me, it's an Urg. I don't know, this bite down is stupid. Let's just trade 2-2 for my wall here and call it a day. I'm not going to bite down to kill a creature and save 2 damage. I need to bite down to, like, destroy their win condition. Great draw. Good tap. Okay, there's red in my domain. That's something. That's a pretty cool Bog Badger, though. Got in a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a 5-6, huh? Can't bite down on that. I mean, I can, but it would trade for my 4-4 and my bite down. Tatyova! We did it! Okay, so I kind of like wish I hadn't played this, but I think it was... Actually, it was bad, because if I had drawn Herd Migration, I could just play this as a tap land and then play the Herd Migration. So, okay, I think that was a mistake. A land I control. I choose this. Way too many swamps. Okay. None? Well, I don't know. I'll bite down on that if they block. Fine with me. Oh, shit! They have a 3-3 reach. Okay, well... You win some, you lose some. It's not a bad trade. I'll get more lands. They're not getting more 3-3 reaches. I'll take the damage here. I don't want to lose my 4-4, I don't think. It was a bad attack, though. Mine, not theirs. This isn't bad. I guess I'm going to have to block the 5-6 and bite down on it at some point, huh? Probably should have been last turn. Took 5 damage for apparently no reason. Okay, well... This is why I'm not a Mythic player, I guess. That and I don't spend that much time. Hang on. Is this the one I should aim at? Yeah, because if they have, like, Destroy Evil, I could use this instead, for example, but then if they Destroy Evil this, they kill both creatures. So bite down here. Take up the shield ruins me, but that was one reason I didn't do it last turn, but now they're just even more likely to have it. Okay, they don't. Oh, God, are you kidding me? So much stuff. 4-4 first striker. Actually, I have a 4-6. I guess I play this. I kind of hate it. I hate this too. Makes Cruelty of Gix pretty bad. Well, I could animate Shalai's Acolyte or something. I mean, I think I have to do this. I wish I had one more 3-3 from, like, not having played this too soon. I'd be getting in, like... First of all, I wouldn't have had to spend my bite down. I could have just double blocked with 2 lands or something. I could have taken less damage, or with a land in the the reach creature, I'd be getting in like that's a huge swing in our life totals that I made with that play. It's a swing in the wrong direction. And like I feel like it's the kind of stuff that doesn't look like never mind, GG, I lose. It doesn't look that much like it matters. Like, oh, I just played a land early. And you could easily think, you know, make it through the game and get to the end and be like, oh, you know, I got unlucky. I didn't draw well enough. My opponent outvalued me. And there's all these little plays like, oh, I played my land too soon that don't really look like they should be game-changing at the time. I guess I attack with this. If I do, they get to attack with all and get in with 3 of them. Which... do I have good blocks for all of that? I actually do. I think this is fine. I need to somehow kill them. Not that I think this is going to do it, but... okay, it's pretty bad. The Shalai's Acolyte is... oh, okay, that's game over, right? Yeah. Okay, so maybe that play wouldn't have been enough to save me. But my point is just like... the Magic is full of these small decision points that you don't even recognize as decisions sometimes. And because of the kind of... it's almost quadratic, but the like... it's not quite right. The kind of snowball effect, I guess, of being ahead on the board, right? Let's say, you know, 2 players are completely, perfectly canceling each other out. I play a creature, you destroy it. I pass. You play a creature, I instant speed destroy it, right? We're accomplishing nothing. In that game, you know, we go through our entire 40 card deck and like one of us mills out first or whatever. But it was like a draw the whole time. This is pretty amazing, actually. If I can... oh, actually, it's impossible. Well, it's almost impossible for me to play the Sojourner on 3, but not actually impossible. If I draw like a red... yeah, if I draw a mountain, I can play that on turn 3, for example. Anyway, what was I talking about? But if... you're right, so you have this even back and forth game where nobody makes any headway and like... eventually something happens. But suppose in such a game that like on turn 1 I play a 1/1 and you don't get to counter that, right? After that we each just trade blows. I kill you, right? Like that 1/1 gets to apply its advantage throughout the entire game. So anytime you miss like even something kind of small, it really snowballs. Not really happy with this. And so anything you miss can be very expensive, even if it's something you didn't even realize you missed. So I think most games that I lose anyway, it's like, oh yeah, there's clearly something I could have done that would have at least helped a lot. Really need an untapped land, by the way. You know what? Fuck you, buddy. Okay. You know what? It's not an untapped land, but it's good enough. Mountain? Red-black land tapped is even better, right? So now I can guarantee playing the 4/6, if I want. It's not clear whether I want to. Probably I do, though. Like, you know, maybe the Rager or Weather Seed Treaty could be better. But, like, 4/6 is a pretty good stat line. I should probably develop that. On the other hand, Rager could draw a land. That would be pretty cool, too. is opponent up to? Only basics so far. Red, green, and white. So, like, those are fairly aggressive colors in this set. They could be doing domain stuff and just missing all their duels. They have double greens. There's some suggestion they might have more green in their deck than other things, which tends to be true of domain decks. Aha, we will soon find out. This is good enough to play in any green deck. It doesn't necessarily mean they have a million colors. Yeah, okay, they don't seem to. So, I have a swamp. I think it is important to just, like, curve out efficiently. And therefore I will play this relatively crummy Tattered Apparition. But, you know, it's a flyer. So, that's not bad. This turn, I do want to play the Sojourner, though. Because it blocks this 4/4 pretty well, and not much else does. Queen all in all. I see. Well, okay, actually I'll just leave the Death Toucher back then. Yeah, leave the 4/6 and a Death Toucher back. So if they attack with all in all, I have this block. If they attack with the 1/1, which will then be a 4/4, I'll try this block. Now that block won't necessarily work, but at least they'll be spending a card killing the Sojourner, right? Yes. Tap like that. That one. Interesting. So they don't seem to have a trick for my 4/6. Or maybe they're... Yeah, I mean... 'cause I feel like if they did, they'd put it on the 1/1 and then they'd attack. Whereas this, they're clearly going to just not attack. But we need to be worried about stuff like Heroic Charge. Like, right away. They get 3 tokens from that. Oh, that's an 8/8. But it... Really? Take up the shield? Oh no, really? Well, I have to make them spend it, I guess. Oh my god, they don't have it. They do get to hit me for 9, which is a lot. 10? Okay, well, that's certainly an exciting turn of events. I mean, this could easily just kill me next turn. I don't even know what to do. The fact that they went for that attack, I don't know, I mean, 10 damage is pretty good. This deck would love to deal 10 damage. I think I need a creature. What are my 2-drops that I could draw here? What colors do I need open? They're pretty much all black. So this is actually the right tap. No. I want to leave black and white open in case of, like, Destroy Evil or something. Oh, it doesn't matter, because if I draw a 2-drop, I'm not drawing a land. Okay, whatever. Oh, I'm scared. There's so much they could do that just instantly kills me. That is pretty close. This does not instantly kill me, though. Actually, let's block the soldiers first. Oh, this is a soldier. I hate just throwing away my 2/2 there, but... I'm never going to have the mana to pump this, so it's just a 2/2. Great. Well, that's going to do it, guys. We're dead in this game. Just couldn't hit enough land. I could be doing some pretty cool stuff if I had lands. I kept the 2-lander and I, you know, it didn't pay off. I don't know. Let's play the Weatherseed Treaty here. Get a cool land. Show them how cool I am. There you go. See how cool I am? That Queen all in all did a lot of damage. She created 2 1/1s, which was already like 4 damage from the big attack. Oh, are we at 3 losses? I thought that was our second. All right, so we're out. 5 wins is fine though. I'm okay with that. I don't know. I thought this deck would work actually worse than it did. We did pretty well at like managing our colors, I think. Not incredible, but most of the time we weren't struggling too much with colors, I think. Maybe I've erased it from my memory, but oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about those little the other loss. Loss number 2 was when I was talking about small decision points and so on. Okay. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.